Hey guys, ShepDog25 here. Um, it's been a long time since I've posted a video. Um, Thinking about maybe doing some vlogging and just kind of seeing how this goes. A very good friend of mine that I made through this channel a long time ago brought up an old video of mine, and it's kind of got me desiring to want to vlog and kind of just talk about what's going on now in my life, and really to get involved back into a community. I used to be very focused on movie reviews and video games. I really don't do that anymore. um, the biggest reason I kind of fell out of video gaming was the money involved. I was spending so much money on it that it just absolutely kind of got asinine, and I couldn't afford to do that anymore, especially with two boys. Um, and just the busyness of my job. Um, so I'm going to kind of do some vlogging. Right now, my biggest thing is fitness. And that's probably where a lot of these videos will entail to, or will go into, to kind of start my fitness journey. Um, I was we started going to our local YMCA gym in January for two reasons. The first reason being my wife really wanted to lose weight and get into shape, and I was not a very good supporting partner when she's wanted to do it in the past because I just had no desire. I didn't care. I didn't want to go to a gym. I'd rather sit at home and do nothing or play video games, and it was just, not that that's bad because everybody needs a relaxation period. I just didn't had no desire to go. So a lot of times she would start strong and then fail because I would just sit and eat crappy, and I was not a very good supporting partner. So I don't know if it's probably the maturity level of just the older I've gotten, but I've desired my desire to now go to the gym is just escalated. I mean, I want to be there a lot, actually. I look forward to it when I get home from work, and look forward to it on my weekend mornings. Um, and so I just kind of want to talk about what supplements I've started taking, just my journey, and just see, especially if there's people involved with losing weight or getting in shape. I'd like, if I could, it'd be awesome to inspire someone to maybe go and try to work out. Or I know there's a lot of people on here probably are very, into bodybuilding, or just into getting your body right, dieting and in shape, which I can make separate videos on down the line. This is kind of just wanted to be an introductory, um, excuse me, introductory fitness video. Um, and if there's anybody out there who watches this video that has any good information, or like to contribute to maybe what I'm doing differently, or doing wrong, or maybe if there's a supplement I should be taking they think that's useful, it'd be great. So I said there was two reasons earlier to really start my fitness journey. The first one was my wife. I wanted to be a very good supporting partner for her and help her achieve her goals. And while doing that, I started to set my own goals, and I kept achieving my goals, and it just felt good. The second thing being, at my age, at 27 years old, I was running around our house with my boys, and after about 2-3 minutes of just running around playing tag or whatever we were doing, I was out of breath. I was struggling to stand just because of how out of shape I was, and that was my defining moment that I said, I'm done. This is ridiculous. I'm too young for this. I want to be healthy. I want to be, have the energy to play with my boys, to keep up with them. Dad wants to be there to be fun for them. So that was the two main reasons why I started this fitness journey. So when I started this fitness journey, I was 245 pounds. I'm 6'1", to give you some stats. Um, Very overweight. My body was very disgusting. I wish I had taken a picture when I started. Big gut, just fatty chest, Just not in shape. I wasn't terrible shape just because I do a physical job every day. So I had some muscle in certain areas, but you just couldn't see it because I had a lot of fat. So we started with cardio, and I would do 30 minutes of cardio a day. Um, and I can go into all these if anybody wants me to get like in specific workouts or videos. But got really into cardio, 30 minutes a day, and minor lifting, just enough to kind of tag on at the end of my workout at the gym for 15 minutes or so. And my weight just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. And my goal was 200 pounds, which one morning I woke up, weighed myself, and hit 199, which I have not seen 199 on a scale since high school, maybe. So to be below that number was such a gratifying moment for me that I said, okay, I want to be 195. And I hit 195, and I said, okay, I want to be 190. And so I was at 191. I was actually at 191.3 to be exact. And after speaking with my dad and my wife, they're like, maybe you should try, because I wanted to build muscle, and I want to build muscle, but I just kept wanting to drop my number. And they said, you've burned off a lot of your fat. If you want to build muscle, the time to do it is now. So I don't have any like body fat percentages. That is something I'd like to look and see where I'm at now. So I started talking with one of my good buddies who's very into lifting and has very nice physique. He's where I want my goal is, to be shredded, to be cut, so you can see muscle clearly. So I started buying some supplements just to kind of try to work on, which I can go into a deeper video. But here's what I'm at now, and if anybody has any input or thoughts, that'd be cool. To see what everybody thinks. Let's grab a couple things here. Whey protein is essential. Obviously you need all the protein in the carbs to fuel your body for your workouts, and the protein helps break down helps with your muscle breakdown, or not breakdown but build. I do a protein shake in the morning. Sometimes I'll do one pre-workout, or like a workout pre-workout meal. Do a couple scoops there. Some creatine, which is extremely important to help support your muscle strength and power. I'm trying to see what it says. High intensity activity. So it also helps with your energy, I believe. And I can go a little more in depth on supplements if anybody would be interested. So I usually mix some creatine with my protein shake in the morning, and I mix creatine with another supplement, and I'll show you here. And I sometimes will take creatine after my workout, usually with a meal or right before I eat, like my post-workout meal. But this is not really needed. I like it for the energy boost, but I use the C4 pre-workout. It's got creatine in it as well, and I feel like this gives you the good energy boost. You don't have to have this, obviously, the caffeine, and I believe it's the beta-alanine that gives you that tingly feeling when you take it, kind of like if you feel it kind of crawling all through your body and you hit your lips. It's just kind of like it charges your batteries for a good workout, and I feel like I really get a lot of get an extra couple sets or some more reps just with that energy level from that. Another thing I mentioned, I mix with my creatine, and they say this is a post-workout. I usually take it during my workout, which was recommended by my buddy that I spoke about earlier, and that is amino acids. So I'm trying this out. I've never taken them. It says sports drink powder with 14 amino acids. And I'm trying to remember. I believe it just helps with muscle, muscle repair and recovery is what it is. Helps with your recovery. I usually take that with 12 ounces of water through my workout, and kind of keeps you hydrated, and keeps feeding your muscles. And I feel like it maintains my energy level through my workout. Um, so, and I can go into all this down the line, like I said, if anybody's interested. Um, and then this I got for free. I use bodybuilding.com this is for my first order. Seems to be a pretty popular website. Yeah, you can usually get good deals. I got 2 of the alpha aminos, buy one get one half off, and the 2 of the C-Force, buy one get one half off. The creatine's always extremely cheap. I think it was like $7 for that. And this was a free, if I bought that protein powder, I got like free glutamine. And that is an amino acid that helps with protein development, I believe. Trying to see what it says here. Prolonged periods of intense exercise, glutamine levels may be depleted faster, and the body can replenish them, which limits protein synthesis and encourages muscle breakdown. So I've taken one. I haven't really followed what it says. There is glutamine in the amino acids that I take during my workout, but I'll take one every once in a while. It says to take 1 to 2 capsules between meals, 30 to 45 minutes before workouts and/or immediately after workouts. So usually when I take them, it's post-workout, just to help replenish those glutamine levels. And then this is usually, I drink this in the morning, because I was a big Monster energy drink fan, and those aren't really the best for you. So I started taking Advocare Spark, which is it's a vitamin amino acid supplement, so it gives you energy. It's got caffeine in it. It just kind of helps give me my boost. It gives me like my Monster boost. You just mix it with water. Fruit punch is my favorite flavor. If you know anybody that sells Advocare, maybe you ask them to give it a shot or try it out and see if you like it. It's pretty good. I like it. It does help. It doesn't give you the monster kick, but it will slowly graduate, and you don't have that crash that you usually get with Monster. Because every time I drink a Monster, I usually will have a crash. So that's just some of the things I use. I've been kind of researching more and more and getting other people's opinions on supplements. But if you have any input on that, that'd be cool. This video went a little longer than I was expecting. So if anybody's interested in this, or want to chat or whatever, that'd be cool. I'm going to see how this goes. I am not promising anything, but if I get some good reception here and there from a couple vlogs, then maybe I will. And I'd like to kind of put this video in the direction of maybe some life, talk about life. I deal with some things that I'm really working on trying to remain positive, and trying to get out of my own head, I guess, sometimes. So maybe talk about some of that, and anybody else, any topics. I'm huge into sports. If anybody be interested in some sports vlogs or sports, just talking sports, very into the NFL, college football, college basketball, a little bit in the NBA. I have a team, but I don't follow it as closely as everything else. Baseball. I enjoy hockey. I'm not huge into it. Golf. You want to chat it, or if you have any questions. This is kind of open-ended. Just kind of seeing. I enjoy kind of the vlogs, and I really enjoyed the community that I used to be involved with when I did the gaming. And I think that the YouTube community can be very strong, especially with the weightlifting and just the fitness aspect solely. Maybe I think that'd be kind of cool. So I'm going to cut this video short here, and sorry it was so long. Hope you enjoyed it, and leave me some feedback and just let me know what you think. Thanks. Peace.